Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So your questions about meal planning. Absolutely common. That's one of the biggest questions I get asked even by clients is how to get started, what to eat, when to eat what, all that. So these are my bare basic tips on how to get started. Meal planning could be the hardest part about all of it. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought with that cough. Meal planning is the hardest part of all of it. If you can handle meal planning, you can handle pretty much anything. It does take planning, thus it's called meal planning. It takes preparation and it takes dedication. For starters, pick a day of the week you are not that busy. Everybody is busy, I get it. Pick a day of the week you are not that busy. Like, kids don't have sports, maybe you only work half a day, maybe. Look at your schedule and figure out the day that you're not busy. Make your days, that day, your cooking day. Cook everything. How I do it is I cook my fish and chicken at the same temperature, put it in the oven, fry my turkey up while that's cooking, and normally the meat can come out around the same time. It's a pain in the butt when the meat starts coming out, I'll be honest with you. But get your meat done, and then as your meat is resting, then do your rice, your veggies, all that. How I do it is I went to the dollar store and picked up a bunch of those containers. I can't go get it right now. They have this slot on the side, like they're divided containers. I just use those, and I make 3 days in advance. If you buy more containers, you can make more days in advance. It doesn't matter. Just prep your day, label the lid, what day, what meal that is, like lunch, breakfast, whatever. And that way when you wake up, you're good to go. You just throw it in the microwave, bring it to work, toss it in the microwave at work, you're good to go. If you're not doing a competition or on a very strict diet like I am, just what I started out doing is make all your meat, make your rice, make all your veggies, and throw them in bigger containers in the fridge, and that way you just take it out and portion control. Remember, portion control is the biggest thing with meal planning as well. Protein, the size of your palm. Not much more. Carbohydrates, roughly about the size of 2 fists put together. Veggies until your heart desires, really. And fruits, Canada Food Guide, stick with that. Fruits do have sugars in them. There are fruits fruits are considered a carbohydrate. The amount of sugar that they are in, that are in them, they are considered a carbohydrate. Keep that in mind. Another thing you can do is just write out your meal ideas. Sit down with your spouse, sit down with your kids and say, okay, on Mondays we're going to have this. That way your grocery shopping is prepared, you're ready to go, everyone knows what to do. You can cook your meat ahead of time, and then if you're running late, maybe your spouse can cook the rice or heat up the veggies or start steaming the veggies. Depending on how old your kids are, if you are at that age if they're at the age where they do cook or you want to start teaching them how to cook, get them to do something simple, like putting water on to boil while you're on your way home or something like that. Write out your grocery list and get your kids to help you. I'm not very good at this tonight. Get your kids to help you with grocery shopping. Let them read the list. Let them find the food. My youngest calls the stack of bananas the banana tower. She calls herself Little Mommy because she likes to push the cart, and I tell her what has to be done and she goes to get it. She needs help with the higher up stuff because she's 5, but she loves it. She loves seeing how food is prepared. I sit her on the counter. She can watch me cook. My oldest, we're starting to get her into helping, like doing scrambled eggs, doing minute rice and stuff like that. So depending on how old your kids are, your kids can even help prep and cook for you. If they're younger, get them to sort out into containers. Just say, okay, all the fish has to go into this container, all the chicken into this container. They'll eat if they help. That's a huge thing that I've learned as well. If they can have their part in it, they will eat it because they did something. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. Pre and post workout foods. What to eat and when. That's the biggest thing that I get asked on as well. Pre-workout, sugars. Not like, don't like. I hear my kid awake. Sorry. Pre-workouts, complex sugars, like complex carbohydrates. They're slow burning. They'll keep you through your workout. You can even do simple carbohydrates depending on what kind of workout you're doing. Without getting too specific, I can't give you great ideas on them, but a carbohydrate of some sort pre-workout. You can even go with a small protein, like a granola bar, almond, something like that, just to give you sustainability throughout your workout. If you're really into your workouts, you can take a pre-workout supplement, which will give you energy. I don't really like pre-workout supplements. You have to find the right one that works for you. I prefer food, really. Post-workout, the most important one was post-workout. Your muscles eat carbohydrates and protein. To build muscle, or to even lose fat to build lean muscle, you need carbohydrates and protein. Right after your workout, like within 30 minutes, is the most important, crucial time of, that's fun, your journey, whatever journey it is on, weight loss, muscle building, toning, whatever it is. The 30 minutes after your workout are the most crucial. You want to have a carbohydrate and a protein directly after that. If you're not strict, more than an apple with peanut butter is perfect. Protein smoothie, granola bar and protein, rice crackers and protein shake, anything like that within 30 minutes of working out, because that's when your muscles are open, your muscles are breathing, they're eating, get what they want into them. Drink a lot of water, or you will dry right out in that anabolic window. Your anabolic window can last, depending on intensity of workout and your daily lifestyle and all that. Your anabolic window can last a couple hours. 30 minutes guaranteed. Everybody's anabolic window is going to be within 30 minutes. A lot of questions I also get is, what's the difference between complex and simple carbohydrates, or complex and simple sugars? Basically, it boils down to how your body metabolizes it, how fast it can metabolize. If you have an apple, per se, an apple, when you're getting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon crash and you have an apple, you have a lot of energy for a couple hours. That's a simple carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrate is your dark leafy greens, veggies, stuff like that. Stuff that your body takes a while to process, takes a while to digest, and you feel the effects of it for a very long time. That's the best I can explain it without, again, getting too much into detail. Sugar is another thing. I'll fully admit I'm a carboholic, and I love my sugar foods. Love breads, apples, rice, fruits, everything like that. I love sugar. However, our bodies cannot process sugar very well. Natural sugars, yeah, our bodies can produce it a little bit easier. Refined sugars, like when you put sugars into your coffee, or you put sugar on your grapefruit, or that's disgusting, by the way. Refined sugar that comes from a box. Our bodies cannot process it. It doesn't know. Our bodies don't know what it is. Our bodies will turn it into fat and other sources to try to figure out how to digest it. That could take days. Sorry about that. That could take up to days to digest refined sugar. Yeah, yay, springtime cold. Yeah, keep that in mind. Refined sugar, it could take up to 7 days for your body to get rid of it. That's why when you have chips or anything like that, you want more. You want more, and you want more, because sugar is addictive. It is just as addictive, if not a little bit more, than some hard drugs out there, because our body doesn't know what it is, and it likes what it feels from it, because we get energy and all that from it. So it's going to find and tell you that you need sugar when you really don't. If you're lacking energy, have more water. Go for a walk. Get your blood flowing. Get your heart rate up. That will give you better energy longer. And it will help your results as well, because if weight loss and muscle building and all that, it will help your results. Try to stay away from refined sugar. It's fine as a treat, absolutely. But keep in mind, if you have, getting into summer now, if you have that ice cap or that bowl of ice cream or something like that, you're going to crave sugar for a few days afterwards. Refrain from eating sugar. Again, let yourself have that treat, and that's it. Back on track, get disciplined, all that. I don't know if you guys have any questions. If you do have questions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll answer the questions on this thread so everyone can see your questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, drop a comment, send me a message on what you want more information on, and I'll be glad to do these videos. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was a little bit more informative. Again, if you have questions, let me know. Bye. Have a good night.